Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about YOIMIYA and specifically YOIMIYA at your baseline level, which means C0 with a Rust on. Obviously this is R5 Rust, but she's C0 with ult talent level 6, as you can see here. And these are my stat ratios for her. At the moment, 42% crit rate, 200 crit damage, 111% ER, and 205 EM. So what I want to do in this video is show off how good she is at her baseline. So as a free-to-play or a light spender, what can you expect from Yoimiya and how well can she perform? So as you saw in the earlier clip, that was with Kazuha, Bennett, and Jingshu, which honestly, these three combination of characters will make any team look good, especially since I have Aquila and a talent level 12 Bennett ults, talent level 12 Jingshu ults, talent 11 Kazuha, as well as C6. But honestly, his C2 is the main thing for buffing, as well as R1 Freedom Sworn. So yeah, overall, just from my thoughts from playing her, she is a pretty meh character, and the reason why I say that is because she's a very good character at applying reactions, and well, I want to say good character for applying reactions actually. More of a good character for enabling other characters to look good. So since she does have a really high attack speed, she will apply Jingshu's ult a lot. And stuff like that. So she's a very good enabler. So she's similar to Child, in my opinion, and she's very reliant on other characters to make her perform well. But anyway, I wanted to show off what she looks like with just her. So I'm not going to use Kazuha or anything like that, or Jingshu ult or Bennett ult. And we can just see how hard her autos hit, so you guys can sort of see like how good is she if you just you just pulled her C0, maybe you have a Rust with a few refinements on it, and what can you expect from her? So let me see here. But yeah, she's very similar to Child, and she is weaker than Hutal, which is honestly really disappointing to me. Because in my opinion, in gacha games, each character should be like a power cut version of the next. Not to an insane amount, but she should at least be comparable to Hutal. But to be honest, at C0, her E duration isn't up long enough, so she feels very clunky to play, similar to Hutal, but just does way less damage than Hutal, which is a shame to be honest. So this is with Shimanama's, and you see like it's pretty copium to be honest. It's like okay, right? It's not bad, but for a new 5-star character, it's really not that great. And then we'll try with Bennett. Let's see what the difference is with Bennett. And then after we'll go into Spiral, and we'll try out a few teams and see how she can perform with a few different teams. So her pyro application has an internal cooldown on it. So that's why even though Jingshu can't apply the vape that much for her, he's still a good character just because she attacks a lot with him. So still a useful character to have. So you can see 15k. I accidentally used all my ults there. So he kind of died too fast. But against this guy, we'll just use Bennett and YOIMIYA. We'll see how it performs. That 18k on a normal, 12k, 8k, 9k, 18k. Like that's not terrible, right? Like that's definitely okay. And you'll see in Spiral, it does look pretty good. But then again, that is with Kazuha, so just keep that in mind. And this is a Freedom Sworn 1k EM Kazuha, so just bear that in mind. Alright guys, so I'm going to show off YOIMIYA here in Spiral. Let's just do like a classic national team with Kazuha with her, and we'll see how well she does. And I'll show Overload team after this Vape team and see if she performs well. With no Kazuha, so you can kind of see the difference. 32k, I don't know, auto, 29k, 27k, 32k. So, like, as you can see, that's definitely, like, good, right? You can't say that's bad. Maybe it's not as good as some of the newer characters, but, you know, it's not the worst. Get everything up again. 29k, 20k. The problem is that you also kind of need a shielder with her as well, I noticed, because it's very easy for her to get hit. Because you have to stand still so much with her to get all the autos off. 52k on an auto there. So, you know, not bad, honestly. It's really not. But this is the problem with her. As you can see, her E duration just is not long enough if you don't have your C1. Which means there's a lot of, like, awkward times like here where your E isn't up for a while, so you're just kind of waiting around. And unless you min-max your rotation, it can be kind of awkward to do. So yeah, that's not too bad. But if we take off Kazuha, it's definitely going to feel a lot worse. So let's try that now without Kazuha. And we'll try Electric Charge Team maybe. Let's try using... let's try Beta Official and Gene. We could just not have any other pyros. No banner or anything. And, oops, that's not Gene. Where's Gene? There we go. So I would say this is her, like, in a combo with a baseline, you know? So I don't have any, like, Jingchu or Bennett or Kaza on this team. Anyone that's, like, Giga buffing her. This is sort of just going to be her with Electric Charge, and that's it. So as you can see, this is what I mean by she's a very good enabler. She's proccing Beto's ult a lot here. And proccing those overloads quite a bit. I forgot to ult with her, so I'm still kind of learning how to play her. So I might not be doing it optimally, but... This is her without the Shimenawa's proc. And I forgot to beta ult. So as you can see, she's very reliant on other characters though, because now... Without my E, it's, you know, just okay. So now I got everything up again. Boom. Yeah. She does struggle with getting hit a lot because, like, I just had to stand still, right, to get all my DPS off. To get my 5-hit rotation against these guys. Which is kind of a shame if you don't have someone like Zhongli, which I don't. So this is her with her E on, but no beta ult, and, you know, it's just okay, right? Without Kaza, it's definitely just okay. Because obviously Freedom Sword and Kaza with that much EM is going to make any character look good. So yeah, let's not stay here for too much longer. And so yeah, for my final thoughts for YOIMIYA, I think she's a very, how do I say it? She is not a special character in any way. It's not anything we haven't seen before. You know, she doesn't have anything like very outstanding. She kind of just doesn't really do anything that well. She's supposed to be a single target character, but doesn't really do that much single target. As shown by the first Geo Bishop clip. She's very reliant on support. Your supports to be strong for her to do well. You know, she's pretty much similar to a child, right? I would say if you had to compare her to any character, it'd be child. And yeah, in my opinion, that is not very good for a character that, you know, is new and just came out. For her to be comparable, if not worse, than, you know, the third banner character to come out in the game's history. Yeah, that's definitely not that great of a look for her, you know. And the fact that, you know, you kind of need her to have C1 for her to feel good, that is like a shame, especially if you're free to play. You know, she's level 90 with a R5 4-star. You know, 200% crit damage. Like my artifacts are definitely pretty good on her, and my supports are very very strong. So for her to be forming just okay means that, in my opinion, she's just a pretty okay character overall. So yeah, I hope this video wasn't too negative. Obviously, if you like YOIMIYA, pull for her. She's definitely a cute character. She's got that boobo going on, but Yeah, I would say skip her. If you can, you know, if you're more of a meta player, definitely go for other characters that come out in the future. Ball's coming soon. Characters like Kazuha. There's similar ones like that in the future that have like very outstanding, support capabilities and utility and DPS and stuff like that. So yeah, um, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let me know if you pull for YOIMIYA or not. See ya.